Hello Capricorn, Norai here. Nay. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, thank you so much for the support. And I am going to do a reading for Capricorn. This is my first Capricorn reading for 2022. And so, we're going to see what Spirit has for you guys. I hope everybody had a happy new year. I will wish you guys many, many, many good things. All the good things you could ask for. All the good things that you could ask for. And for you to be able to release what is not serving you. There's a gnat from my plant. I hate it. So we're going to start the reading now. Spirit, what messages do you have for Capricorn? Signs and messages for the sign of Capricorn. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please like, share, and subscribe. I may at times give bad news, but I do it very nicely. Or at least I think I sound sweet when I'm doing it. Ask in the comments, they'll tell you. So, messages for Capricorn. Messages for Capricorn. I'm going to do a live on Tuesday. That's my birthday. I'm going to be 47. It just doesn't feel right coming out of my mouth. I'm like fine wine, guys. I'm like fine wine. Capricorn. We're like fine wine. So yeah, the big 4-7. That just doesn't feel right coming out of my mouth. Messages for Capricorn, Spirit. Ooh. Well, we're starting with the Three of Pentacles. There was some disharmony. There was some disharmony. You and somebody were not aligned. You were in a situation where you were working alone. You may have felt like, Capricorn, you were the one doing all the work. It was not a partnership. It was not a team. There was definitely conflict. For some of you, this could have to do with workplace politics. For others of you, it could have just been somebody in your personal life. They had a lot of ego. Messages for Capricorn. Messages and guidance for the sign of Capricorn for 2022, please. It's funny to me how I can do a Capricorn reading every day and it's different. And I know sometimes people are confused about that, but there's so many different energies out there. Everyone's not going through the same thing at the same time. It may seem similar, but different in so many ways. Messages for Capricorn. Messages for Capricorn. Do you guys have any hopes or dreams for 2022? Let me know in the comments. Messages. I have the 7 of Wands. This is my boundaries card. Defending yourself. Persevering, protecting your territory. She's showing her leg and she's like, yes, I am a sexy Capricorn. And you can approach me if you want to. But if you don't come at me correct, I'm going to stand my ground. Because I have boundaries now. I have boundaries. Look but don't touch. I have boundaries. Yeah. And for me, it's kind of like her head. Look at her. She's not standing upright, but her head is held high. Kind of like, I am the ish. But it's about standing your ground. You can be sexy all you want to. That is fine. But have boundaries. I have the 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. This is contentment, emotional richness, abundance, success, achievement, pleasure. Messages for Capricorn. Oh. Three of Swords. So what I'm getting from this is that you were in a situation where you were working alone. Somebody wasn't working with you. Whether it's love or a friendship, because friendships, when they don't work out, they feel like love breakup relationships at times too, depending on how long you're and how close you are to somebody. This situation, you had, with this situation, you had to have boundaries. You may not have had boundaries at the time, but boundaries were something that was needed. You actually thought you thought at first that you had the emotional fulfillment, and then this happened. This is heartache. This is devastation and sorrow. This is somebody that feels broken and depressed. Sadness, grief, pain, wounds, trauma. We're going to see what this says. We're just going to, oh yeah. Oh, I couldn't make this up if I wanted to. Yeah. It was an ending. Something fell apart. It was like a major shift, change. Some sort of devastation. It's like something blew up in your face and you had no idea what was going to happen. But I keep going back to the boundaries card, because now it's like you guys are like, I have boundaries. Messages. I don't know why I read the cards like this. I think I'm weird. Which I'm fine with. Messages for Capricorn, please. Well, so add the Queen of Pentacles. This is the working parent, working mom, working father. Somebody that is business oriented, makes good business sense. Sensible, somebody caring, somebody that enjoys being at home, doesn't have to be out running the streets. Is very nurturing and practical and generous. When I see this card, I don't know what it is about this card, but what I get from this card when I see it is somebody sitting on her throne that is like, if you were going to be in my life, I need you to match my energy. I need you to give as much as I give, because I'm tired of giving to people and them taking from me, and then I am the one that is depleted. I am the one that feels like I lost so much because I lose myself. I'm not going to lose myself anymore. You're going to meet me where I am at, or you are not going to be in the picture. That is what I feel when I see this photo or this card. That is how she's going to be when she meets her person. That is how she's going to be when she meets her Two of Cups person. He or she, energy. Queen of Pentacles does not mean you have to be a woman. You can be a man with the Queen of Pentacles energy. So this is Two of Cups. These are two people giving to each other equally. Reciprocation, respect. This is a partnership, a mutual attraction, romantic love. These are people choosing to be a team, choosing to work together. It's a close bond. This is so fast. Who's on the other side? Who's on the other side of this Two of Cups? The Emperor. Hey, Aries. This is Aries energy. And this is Emperor energy. It doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman. This is respect. This is somebody that is respected, that gives respect, is a leader, a divine masculine. This is a person that likes structure, stability, authority, somebody that is in control, has self-control and is disciplined. Somebody that is kind of like, I have my eyes on the prize. The next card is the Wheel of Fortune. This is a closing out of a cycle. I'm still thinking boundaries. This is a closing out of a cycle. But when I go back to this reading though, I still look at the Seven of Wands and also the Nine of Cups. And it could be that you had to set boundaries. And I know it's showing before the Three of Swords, but it could be showing exactly why you set boundaries. Like you had to set boundaries for yourself and you had to find your Nine of Cups because of a heartbreak, because of a tower moment. And because you were working on yourself and you did that, because of course, if you're setting boundaries, I'm expecting you to work on loving yourself too. You guys know me. And so with the Queen of Pentacles energy, that's why you're kind of like, if you're going to come and be in my life, I need you to meet me at where I'm at. I need you to be giving me the same that I'm giving to you. I don't need you to be offering me a pentacle page. I need you to be offering me more. I don't need you to be in that Six of Pentacles energy where I'm giving, 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 and you're taking from me. Six of Pentacles in reverse. And so I have the Death. This is a spiritual, this is a symbolic death. This could be a spiritual death. This is going through the necessary changes. Remember, with the Wheel of Fortune, this has to do with a turning point, unexpected events, trusting and knowing that the universe is in control. With the Death card, you're actually starting new. Again, it's a symbolic death or rebirth. And it's time to move on from something. It's time to move on from the past. But with that Queen of Pentacles and that Two of Cups and the Emperor, that possibility is there to meet someone. And it is there to meet someone. I have two Ace cards. These are both new opportunities. This is like planting seeds and watching things to grow. This is like financial stability, financial opportunity, a new job, a promotion, ignited passion, growth, personal growth, stability and prosperity. This is like double confirmation of the changes that can happen. You may have to change your beliefs about something with the Hierophant card. I don't know why this card keeps coming out for me. Or for you guys. I'm a Capricorn too. But this has to do with changing your views, your belief system. Trusting the wisdom within. The spiritual wisdom. Your knowledge. Of course, I have the Hermit, because we need to be in Hermit mode. And again, Capricorn, Saturn, the planet of lessons for us. This is introspection, looking inward. Elimination, soul searching, withdrawing, withdrawal, being alone, inner guidance. Not being lonely, but being alone. Like choosing to be alone. Four of Swords, being alone, meditating. Renewal. This is rest and relaxation. This is sitting in solitude and gathering your thoughts about a situation. Protecting yourself and protecting your peace. I pulled this came out like this and then it flipped over. So when I see this particular card, it makes me feel like somebody is watching you because they want to know what you're up to, Capricorn. They're looking, see? What is Capricorn doing? What is Capricorn doing for 2022? They may reach out. They're curious. But in the reverse, they're all talking, no action. They may be gossiping about you. They may be insulting you guys behind your back. I feel like they don't know what to do. I feel like you'll know if this is your person because they're sarcastic. Or somebody who would give you, who would say something and it would be like a low blow. You'll know what I mean if it was you or your person. Messages for Capricorn. This is the end of a cycle. We pulled a Wheel of Fortune and the World. This is completion. This is world travel. This is evolution and fulfillment. The Chariot. This is two opposing forces working together. For me, this is like moving towards something fast, even though that's not what this card means. Symbolizes, excuse me. This is, for me, moving towards something fast. It is movement forward. It's willpower. Some of you may be lacking willpower. But I feel like somebody's going to try to come towards you guys fast. Or you may meet somebody and it happens really fast. I don't know. That's what's like in my head. Messages. I feel like I should have stopped this at the Two of Cups, but I didn't. Yeah. I don't necessarily think there's going to be a page on their way to you. But this person is going to be somebody that's full of excitement and cheerful, energetic. Somebody fearless. that has a young spirit. Somebody is kind of social. Some of you guys are in this energy where you don't know which way to go. You're like, should I stay? Should I go? Which makes me believe some of you are still with your person, but that's fine. That's your prerogative. Look out in the vastness. You have to make a decision. You have to choose a path. You're kind of deciding without knowing everything, like exactly what you're going to do. You have to get out of your comfort zone because your comfort zone has not worked for you. I have the King of Swords, which means you guys need to make a head over heart decision. You need to raise your standards, and you need to stand in your truth, and you need to be honest with yourself. Have mental clarity and ask yourself the reason you are in your situation and how it is benefiting you. Especially if it's been a painful situation, ask yourself, how has this been benefiting you? Be honest. Don't make up excuses. Don't lie. Who benefits the most? You or that person? Is it equal? Give and take? Don't lie to yourself. She's standing in her truth. She's being logical. She sees the truth. She's being honest with herself. She has clear boundaries. She's independent. And she knows the difference between an insult and constructive criticism. What do you guys get from your person? Do you know the difference? Constructive criticism and an insult? Do you know the difference? Whoa. Well, Nine of Wands, somebody hot-tempered, somebody passionate, energetic, charming, rebellious and hot-tempered with drive. With drive. Take that how you want to with the drive part. I have the Nine of Pentacles. I have the Nine of Pentacles. This is like living in luxury, doing things for yourself. Maybe this is what you need to focus on. Take yourself to the spa if you can afford to. Go get a massage. Go get a pedicure or manicure. Do something for yourself. This is you guys being financially able. You don't rely on the other person, so I feel like the person relies on you. You have financial independence. This is a person that's self-sufficient. You guys can be successful if you have goals. Messages. Messages for Capricorn. Darn it. So there's some things you guys don't know. There's things that are hidden for some of you. You're not being honest with yourself. You're doing this to yourself. But for a majority of you, I feel like there's things you don't know. This person has already hurt you with the Three of Swords and the Tower. I'm gonna let this sink in. This is not knowing. It's almost like, one moment. Excuse me. It's almost like being in the between the truth and the lie. The truth, the lie, and you're somewhere in the middle because you don't know what to believe. You're like, I don't know. Oh yeah. Six of Pentacles. You were doing all the giving. There was not an equal give and take. They needed to be supported. You were being supportive, sharing your wealth, being generous. They were not grateful until you were gone. Until you were gone. Isn't that normally how it works? Ooh. The Star. This is, for me, one of the focusing on yourself cards. See, she's letting all the emotions out, but she's healing. She's letting all the emotions out and she's healing. She is hopeful about her future, her 2022. She has faith that things are going to work out. She trusts the universe. She's not worried about the person's karma because she knows that they're going to get what they deserve. But she is healing and she is finding what she is passionate about and she's going to focus on that. Her North Star. This is about being positive, rejuvenating, believing in miracles and that they are possible. Excuse me. Being inspired. The Fool card. She knows that she has to take a leap of faith and start new, do something different. This is very similar to last night's reading. Do something different. Have that childlike wonder. And some of you are kind of like, but I don't know how I'm going to do this. We don't know a lot of things. Half of the people in relationships don't even know what their person is doing, but they're there. So why not invest in yourself? Take a leap of faith for yourself. Be that free spirit, have fresh hope. Take a chance for you. But no. Some of you are in the Four of Cups energy, feeling like this person is a missed opportunity. How is somebody that screwed you over a missed opportunity? Can you please make me understand this? The only missed opportunity is the person that got hurt. You can't miss out on somebody that screwed you over when they're the ones that ruined the relationship. I need this to sink in. You guys are unhappy with the situation and feeling unfulfilled, and that's fine, but you do not need to think that this person is a missed opportunity, because I'm here to tell you they are not, if they are the ones that messed up. I don't know when the person that messed up ended up being a missed opportunity. If you think the person that messed up is a missed opportunity, you really need to get help, because they are not. I'm telling you. You might need to reevaluate how you look at relationships if you think that person is a missed opportunity. I'm just saying. That's like saying a person that robbed a bank and went to prison would have been a great fiance and you hate that he got caught. That makes no sense whatsoever. That person was not a missed opportunity because it was nothing but a bunch of conflict. With the Five of Wands, it was a bunch of conflict. Rivalry, like this person was not your partner, this person was like your enemy. It's like sleeping with the... You guys were sleeping with the enemy, Capricorn. I can't make this up. And for some of you, they were competing with you. Who does that? How do I know? Because it's the past person. Your Six of Cups. The person you're reminiscing about, that is reminiscing about you. The person you're missing, and you're making the bad outweigh the good when it really... Or excuse me, you're making the good outweigh the bad when the bad really outweighed the good. If you want to be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Nurture and take care of your inner child. Some of you have inner child wounds that need healing. This person played on and manipulated your traumas. Ooh. I think we've all been there. Aww. Spirit wants you to know you're strong enough. Spirit wants you to know you're strong enough. And then in that, you have the ability to be strong and gentle at the same time by not allowing this person to harden you. You're stronger than you know. You can be strong and be kind. Some people think strength is not showing your feelings. That's not strength. It takes so much strength to be vulnerable and show your feelings. Just don't show them as quickly. Make sure you really know the person before giving in so fast. Some of you guys meet a person and jump in bed and then things don't work and you wonder why. Well, because you're moving too fast. You don't give a person an opportunity to know you, let alone miss you. When you don't give a person something to crave to know, like, what do you expect? So you guys are in the Two of Swords energy where you don't know what to do, which way to go. I'm not going to tell you. I just know some of you are weighing your options and this is a hard decision for you. If you know me, you'll already know what I'm thinking. But remember, I've already pulled the Moon card, and this is about hidden information too, because you can't see nothing. You can't see. One foot in, one foot out. You guys were with a person who was 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And they didn't know what they wanted. And they were hiding information. They kept you confused. And for some of you, they kept you so confused that you were starting to not trust yourself. Or they would tell you, you're making stuff up or you're overreacting. You were not overreacting. They were discrediting your feelings. That's a manipulation tactic. Messages from my Capricorns. Aw, come on. Get out of this. You're doing this to yourself. Do not be in the Eight of Swords energy. This is self-inflicted. You guys feel like you're in prison. It's your thoughts. That's what's keeping you in prison. You're having limiting beliefs, and this person did it to you. Oh my goodness. Eight of Cups. Some of you are choosing to walk away. Some of you were in this mental prison because this person walked away from you. They did you a favor. See that? Walking into the unknown. You don't know anything with this person anyway, so what's the difference between walking into the unknown? You're by yourself. I think that's a beautiful thing. But this is searching for the truth and leaving. So for some of you, this person left because they could. And some of you, they left because they could, because they knew if they came back, you would still be there. And then for others, you're walking away because you can't take it no more. And you're like, I'm just going to let this go because I deserve better. I'm a Capricorn. I deserve love and respect. I'm a Capricorn. I'm tired of the bullcrap. That's how some of you guys are. Yeah, I felt shut out in the cold. For some of you, this person felt shut out in the cold. One of you might have had financial situations once you separated, or maybe there will be a financial situation once you separate, and that could be what you guys are worried about. That could be why you're staying. Yeah. 10 of Wands. You guys are releasing and taking a break. I'm proud of you. Releasing and taking a break. Finally saying no. I have had enough. You're lightening the load and you're freeing yourself. Capricorn. So when you free yourself and you walk away from this person, you have to promise me you're going to work on self-love and boundaries. Ooh. But some of you still feel like a disappointment and like a failure. You cannot fail when you're dealing with somebody like that is mistreating you. That's not a failure. You fail when you stay. You fail yourself by not putting yourself first and not showing yourself respect by having boundaries and making sure the person treats you the way you need to be treated. You guys are sad and mourning, and it's understandable. Some of you feel abandoned or unloved, but you need to love yourself. Find your grounding and love yourself. Find your grounding and love yourself. When I see this, I just see a person offering one thing. Like this person had one thing to offer you. And they were juggling. They were juggling with the Two of Pentacles. They left you for dead. 10 of Swords. So I'm proud of you for going in the 10 of Wands energy and the 8 of Cups and walking away and letting go, because you deserve so much more, Capricorn. You have to know what you deserve. People will treat you like crap as long as you allow them to. And sometimes when we love, our love gets taken advantage of. It gets taken for granted. And the reason it gets taken for granted is because our love that we give so freely, because that is how we show a person we care about them. We don't hold back. I was telling my brother today, I was giving him an example. I was like saying, I have the ability of being submissive. And guys seem to think because I can, that I'm weak. But that's how I show I love someone. I'm not like that with everybody. And I had stated that I have the ability of like taking full control of a relationship. But I don't, because I don't feel like I have to. But I've noticed that every time I've been like that, it feels like it's gotten to the person's head where they thought that they could run over me. And so that could possibly be the situation for you guys. It's a past experience for me. It will never happen again. But we live and we grow and we learn and we let go. So Spirit wants you to know that you have the ability to make the positive changes that you need in your life. You are able to manifest. You have all the tools. You just have to believe and know that you can with the Magician card. You can manifest, turn your dreams and visions into reality. You can be successful and achieve whatever it is that you want. There will be people noticing the positive changes in your life. You will be recognized. For some of you, you're with a person that loves attention from everyone. All they care about is how they look to everyone on the outside, regardless of how much it hurts you. Messages for Capricorn. Your person might be going through legal issues. They may be a bigot. They were unfair and dishonest. They don't take accountability for their part, and they will not take accountability more than likely. You have to trust your intuition. A lot of you are not listening to your intuition. You owe it to yourself to trust and listen to your intuition. With this person and anybody in the future, you have this inner knowing. You have the gift for a reason. You have to trust. It is not easy to trust your intuition when you really want to be with someone. It is very easy to ignore it and discredit it. Do not do that. You are not doing yourself justice by doing that. It's your divine feminine. And because you guys didn't listen, you were in the Nine of Swords energy. But again, this is something you did to yourself. She's there alone. That's having sleepless nights, anxiety, feeling isolated, feeling in despair, and it's because you ignored your intuition. The signs were there, the messages were coming in, and you chose not to listen. You have to take accountability for your part, even though your person will not take accountability for theirs. And then you have to work on the self-love. Self-love, fill your own cup. You are responsible, Capricorn, for your happiness. Whether this person is in the picture or not, or there's somebody new, you are responsible for your emotional fulfillment. The person should never have to be responsible for making you happy. They should be responsible for adding to your happiness by being a good person and not treating you like crap and treating you with the respect that they want, but not responsible for your happiness. I feel like we can always add to another person's happiness, but nobody can make a person happy except for them. There's limitations, and it's conditional. This has to do with an offer possibly coming in, but you first have to focus on loving yourself. And see, your person was toxic. Your person was toxic. And some of the ways in your relationship were toxic too. And some of you feel bound to this person. Don't feel bound. You might be attached to the drama the person brings, especially if you've been dealing with it for a long time. And when I look at this backwards, it's like livid, lived. Like the person makes you so livid at times. Like, why do you bother? Messages Capricorn just needs to love themselves, Spirit. I know. And when Capricorn loves and falls in love with themselves, so deeply in love, and goes into temperance energy, where they're filling their own cup and balancing themselves out emotionally, mentally, being grounded, having boundaries, healing, finding harmony, being patient with themselves, having self-control, finding peace. The Sun card, ultimate happiness and joy. Vitality, warmth, confidence, their truth. Because they are loving themselves, giving themselves the love that they look for outside. Capricorn has to learn how to show themselves the love they so anxiously and eagerly want to give everyone else. You have to show yourself the love that you want to give everyone else. Four of Pentacles in reverse. The person was reckless and financially insecure. You guys were overspending while you were with this person because you were being too generous and this person was greedy. This person was in the Five of Swords energy, where they wanted to win at all costs. Look at that. They did that to you. They didn't care how they made you feel. They stressed you out. There was a bunch of conflict. They were aggressive. They were intimidating you. They had options with the Seven of Cups. It's like they put everyone ahead of you, before you, and you felt that. Felt like everyone was more important than you. But you know what? Spirit says, forget that person. Work on yourself. Nurture and love yourself. Plant some seeds. Go through the necessary changes. Work on loving yourself, Capricorn. Love yourself. It's all about you loving yourself. Focusing on you. Focusing on your dreams. Knowing that whatever you touch turns to gold. This person is a hindrance. They are stopping you from achieving the things that you need to achieve. So what if Capricorn works on Capricorn self and falls so deeply in love? What then? Ten of Cups. When Capricorn falls so deeply in love with themselves, what then? Ten of Cups. You meet the person that you have the happy family with. Happy family. Divine love. Blissful relationship. Emotional stability. Because you worked on being responsible for your own feelings. I think I'm going to end the reading there. I just had to look. Yeah. Actually, no. You will meet the person that will be your Ten of Cups. We already pulled the One of Cups. We already pulled the Nine of Cups. That is the Ten of Cups. Because you guys will meet each other and be each other's Ten of Cups. This is my King of Cups card, where I say that you're so full of love. And you come wearing your heart on your sleeves, And you're emotionally mature now, Capricorn. And you're balanced. You're more intuitive and you're listening to your intuition more. And you're compassionate. And you're still supportive and an empath, even though all of this happened with the past person. You meet this person in this energy. And you are loving on yourself and you have your Nine of Cups energy. This is a marriage card. This is a stable foundation card. This is stability. This is you guys meeting each other and having a conversation and making sure you have the same beliefs. Make sure you have the same morals and values. Make sure that you're on the same page. Make sure that you want an exclusive relationship once you guys get to that point. That it will not involve other people unless it's mutually agreed that it will. This is celebrating. This is harmony. This is a reason for people that you guys love to gather and be with you. This is finding somebody and knowing that this person is home. Bam! That's my reading for you, Capricorn. Please like, share, and subscribe. I love you guys. If you're new, welcome to my channel. And if you're returning, thank you for the support. Love you guys. Bye.